Yo, what's good guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com, and today we got a detailed look and review of these guys right here. This is the newly released Adidas PureBOOST for 2017. On the box right here, you're not gonna be able to see it, but it just says PureBOOST. So I was kind of curious as far as what their actual name was, because we've had, you know, the original PureBOOST, which was a casual model. Then we had the PureBOOST 2, which was just a new rendition of that, again for casual use. So Adidas has just launched these guys today, the new PureBOOST for 2017. This is not a casual shoe. This is actually engineered for running. Don't get me wrong, you can wear these casually just fine. That's what I'm gonna do. But if you wanted to work out in these, if you wanted to train in them, if you wanted to run in them, that's what they were actually made for, which is actually pretty cool. So the first thing I'm gonna go over is the sizing, because Adidas is known for wonky sizing. These are no different. What I would recommend, honestly, is just trying them on if possible. To me, they fit and have a size big. So I'm just gonna let that out there. But wide footers might want to go true to size, narrow footers might want to go down half a size, normal footers, I'm not sure. It also depends on what you're going to be using the shoe for. Sometimes runners like to go up half a size just to have some more room for toe splaying. These guys shouldn't have that issue because they actually engineered the forefoot toe box area for toe splaying. So again, going down half a size is just my personal recommendation, but everything is all up to you. Now, as far as the tech features, just like the Ultra Boosts, they have a webbed outsole design. These guys are not stated to have Continental rubber, so I'm assuming that they are not Continental rubber. Continental is a trademarked brand, so if you're using their product, you're going to have to display that on your product, that you're using their trademark symbol, much like the Nike Air logos on some of the backs of classic Air Jordans. That's a trademarked logo, so they got to ante up some money over to Nike if they're going to use that. Same thing with Adidas. If they're using a Continental rubber, they have to display that on their product, and then they have to pay a trademark fee, from what I'm assuming is to Continental, for the use of the product and the name. So again, they don't feature the Continental rubber outsole, but the rubber itself does feel pretty firm, which is good. So it's going to be durable, more durable than others at least. The downside is that it is pretty thin in the front, but it's very nice and thick in the back. And then something that I find interesting is that the outsole is actually part of the arch support, something that a lot of Boost models don't have, but these guys have it built in right there. So if you're looking for that, it's in here for you. Now, the Boost midsole is comfortable. Boost is life, as most of you guys know. I absolutely love this stuff. I wear it all the time casually. I'm actually wearing it right now as we speak. And to me, out of all of the models that I've worn with Boost, and I've worn most of them, this was slightly on the firmer side, but it still feels really great, especially in the heel. And like I was saying earlier, the entire area, including the base, was actually designed with a wider setup in the forefoot for toe splaying. Toe splaying is when you land or plant. Your toes are supposed to naturally spread out and everything, kind of gripping the floor or the surface and everything like that. And a lot of shoes, if you wear them normally, they're a little bit too tight for that. A lot of runners like toe splaying. It's more natural, adds more flexibility, more mobility. I don't personally like that in basketball shoes, but again, running shoes, a totally different category, and that's what they were focusing on with these guys. The upper itself feels different than the prime knit that we've seen on the Ultra Boost. It's not as stretchy, so it's definitely just kind of like a different knit style or knit pattern. Feels a little bit more secure and everything like that. The Ultra Boost is definitely more stretchy than these guys, even though these feel like they fit a little bit wide to me. The interior padding on the heel is quite nice, and then they have an external cage, which is kind of weird. It's actually made out of TPU, and I think that they look really cool. Then they have a traditional lacing setup with one additional eyelet in the rear for some extra heel lockdown or security. And then the weirdest part about them is the tongue. This tongue, it's kind of like a burrito wrap style tongue, but it's massive in there. It's like really long, and it's super weird. I actually don't like the tongue. I didn't think anything of it when I read the initial tech sheets. For those of you guys that don't know, we posted a press release on these guys here with official images, the release date, the retail price, and the release date for this colorway, as well as the black colorway. And it's all listed over at WearTesters.com. So if you don't check out WearTesters.com on a daily basis, it's a great place for sneaker news as well as your performance reviews. But anyways, it was stated that they had this kind of burrito style wrapped tongue on these guys, and I just kind of was like, oh, okay, it's gonna be like these guys here. The what are these called? Damn, what are these called? Oh, the tubular shadow knit. My bad. And it's not like that at all. I mean, it's similar, but it's just, this is a much bigger tongue. It's weird. But that's the only part about the shoe that I'm not really like a huge fan of. Otherwise, I think these things look and feel great. They come with two different sets of laces. They got a basic rope style lace, and then they also have a flat lace as well if you're into that. If you guys are interested in these bad boys right here, they are available now at finishline.com. Big thank you to Finishline for sending these out, by the way. It was a great surprise, and it was awesome. I was planning on picking these up anyways, and they were just at my doorstep. So I was like, convenient. But like I was saying, these guys right here in this particular colorway is available now. And then if you were interested in the all black colorway that is coming out in the future, like I said, the release dates, the price, all that kind of good stuff, it's over at WearTesters. I'll actually just leave the link in the description box just in case you guys are interested in checking that out. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the new adidas PureBOOST. Are you into them? Are you a fan more of the original PureBOOST? I actually still have a pair. This was an outlet pickup. I'm not a fan of the colorway, but I'm a fan of Boost and I'm a fan of this model and I just love them. So what a huge difference. This is not for running whatsoever, but this guy right here engineered for running. So like I said, let me know what you guys think about these down below in the comment section. Once again, thank you to Finish Line for sending these out. And until next time, guys, have a good one.